We are past the halfway point of the NFL season, and to think the NFL, which prides itself on parity, which prides itself on competitive balance, if you look at these standings today, do you know that half of the league, that's right, 16 teams are either at 500 or below, and only one team is at 500, that being the Carolina Panthers. Every other team south of that is one game under or worse. How's the league going to get any better? And we understand this isn't Major League Baseball where all the top free agents go to the New Yorks, the Bostons, the Philadelphias, the LAs, and Chicagos of the world. But I found it quite fascinating to think that with the way the NFL is structured, where even the team that plays in a small market, a la Green Bay, could still have a shot to get to a postseason and maybe even to a Super Bowl. But when you look at the landscape of the NFL this year, and with the feeding of the mouths that the league has to give to all the networks and the streaming platforms, and on top of all that, but the oversaturated product that the NFL is, and it's even watered down for that matter, this is the problem that you have. Where, one more time, go and check the standings, people. You have a scenario where 8 teams in the AFC are worse than 500, 7 in the NFC are worse than 500, and like I mentioned, the Carolina Panthers are the only team that are at 500, considering a majority of the teams have played 9 games. A lot have played 10, but you understand where I'm coming from. So what does this mean for the league moving forward? Well, you can only hope that the second half, which I'll talk more about on the podcast on Thursday, is going to be a little bit better and a little bit brighter. Because right now, you can almost pretty much pencil in who the 7 playoff teams, or at least 6 in each conference, are going to be. Now, I'm not just pulling that off the top of my head or out of my rear end for that matter. Do some homework, do some research, and that's what you're going to get from someone like myself. There you go, J-Reel's podcast, live streams, etc., who's going to give you the facts, who's going to give you straight sports talk. No clickbait, no rage bait, none of that. Because if you like content like this, please subscribe to the channel. I'd really appreciate it. And like I said, live stream on Wednesday, 12 noon Eastern time, as well as a podcast Monday and Thursday, and podcast pre-games on YouTube, 9:30 a.m. Eastern time, and again on Monday and Thursday. Sports like it ought to be, your source for all the sauce in the world of sports, and last but not least, made by a sports fan, for you guys and gals, the sports fan.